Hello, this is Group 1's Stage 3 oral report on scholarship in the disciplines of biology, health, nursing, and psychology. The other group members are Catherine Dickinson, Mohammad Raza, Jiwon Lee, Judy Rhodes, Eric Miller, and Noor Abuta. So how is scholarship communicated and influenced in society through these disciplines? We'll look at first the undergraduate research opportunities at George Mason University. We'll then look at how the faculty at GMU are leaders within society, how the faculty is exposed in the media, and how the faculty at George Mason University act as mentors. There's a lot of scholarship within the research that is done within these disciplines. Research is a scholarly minded work. It's also very important and has a huge role in society for furthering exploration and discovery into new various knowledge areas into these subjects. Society also has a huge return from these from this research as it allows members to collaborate, and these gained efforts drive society's levels of skill and knowledge forward. Since research is a huge role within society and it has huge influence on it, George Mason provides undergraduates with a lot of opportunities within the sciences to conduct research and help society. First, we have the College of Science. They provide a program called the Aspiring Scholar Summer Internship Program, which allows undergraduates and high schoolers to participate alongside with researchers at George Mason. We have Biology Research Semester, where maybe undergraduates are able to conduct research experiments, and also the Oscar fellowships. We also have the Student as a Scholars program within the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the Mason Student as Scholars program is a good way for students for the various colleges within the university to infuse research and scholarship into the undergraduate level coursework, and also creates opportunities for students to prepare for graduate level studies and also for future employment. The Student as Scholars program falls under the Office of Student Scholarship, Creative Activities and Research, or also known as OSCAR. And OSCAR was created one of the first courses in the Department of Rehabilitation Science in the College of Health and Human Services, and it gained impressive results, which is further leading to more courses being added within George Mason's other departments. Many new research courses are being added, and they're being added under three levels. We have the Discovery of Scholarship, Scholars Inquiry, and Research and Scholarship Intensive. And these classes, these courses that are being offered that are labeled as Research and Scholarship Intensive are those which will be research opportunities for various undergraduate students here at George Mason. We'll now go over how some George Mason faculty here, some of these researchers, how they are leaders within society. Some of these researchers, they develop their skills and experience over time, and within these specializations, they can rise to levels of leadership. One example is Dr. Kathleen Richards, who is from the School of Nursing. She's been on committees such as the American Nurses Association, Legislative Committee, the American Sleep Disorders Association of the Education Committee, and the American Association of Critical Care Nurses, and she was the vice president of that. Dr. Richards was also on various editorial boards, such as the Journal of Human and Aging. She also was on the Research in Gerontological Nursing, and as a grant reviewer on review boards for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Also, she was affiliated with the Alzheimer's Association and numerous institutes within the National Institutes of Health, or NIH. Next, we have Dr. Alonso Aguirre. He was president-elect and chair of the American Association of Wildlife Veterinarians, and also executive member of the NOAA Oceans and Human Health Initiatives. We have Catherine Jacobson, who also worked with collaborators in Africa and South America and provide various health services. And also Dr. Emmanuel F. Petricoin, who is professor and co-director at the Center for Applied Proteomics and Molecular Medicine here at George Mason University. He was a senior investigator with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and also a founder of the Human Proteomic Organization. So as these researchers gain grounds within their fields, especially on popular topics, it can have a huge, profound effect on the community and society, especially if they're dramatic findings. They can have various opportunities arise and also provide influence to public opinion, especially if their research gains traction. So we have some examples how some of these researchers have been able to possibly change community behavior. We have Dr. Alonso Aguirre and Dr. Kathleen Richards, who have both appeared on television. Catherine Jacobson and Dr. Petricoin have both published textbooks, which are used in a lot of various courses here. Dr. Alonso Aguirre has also presented a testimony in front of the Congressional Committee, and this is a very rare opportunity that not a lot of researchers get exposed to. We also have Dr. Richards, who was able to get a $1.5 million grant for her research from the NIH, and we have Dr. Petricoin, who has submitted over 40 patents, and his research has also been cited over hundreds of times. So all of the faculty members that we chose found that their work was published in scholarly journals and was often published in many different media outlets. It was also very impressive and fascinating to see the levels of positive public exposure which GMU faculty was generating for the research and also for the university. We'll next move on to see how these faculties members who are doing research within their departments are seen as mentors. They not only conduct their research, to enhance their scholarly communities, but they also teach and provide assistance to undergraduate students, which allow them to gain exposure to the broader research community, and also it benefits them to experience the research firsthand. And this is basically an effect on society and helps society progress, as students are the future, and essentially they're helping the future for in regards of research and knowledge gain. So some of the examples how we see faculty being mentors, we have Dr. Kirby. He has in-class labs and labs which allow the students to develop a deeper understanding of research within the applied developmental psychology departments. We have Dr. Petricoin, who is a professor and co-director at the Center for Applied Proteomics and Medicines. He also partners with the undergraduate students in a program called Scientist Summer Internship Program, or ASSIP, and this allows these students to earn a real-world research experience. Dr. Richards also mentors pre- and postdoctoral fellows, and Dr. Alonzo Aguirre, he supervises students who get to work along in the Smithsonian Mason Department. So that concludes the Stage 3 Group 1's oral report. Just to summarize and conclude here, that these communications and influences on the community from the researchers in these various disciplines from the College of Sciences is only a fraction of the contributions that exist, but it provides a representation of the activity which occurs and the means by which research is disseminated into the community, and also a few venues here at George Mason University that develops new research in their areas of study to further society in terms of knowledge gain and progression.